Hi, this is Teresa Millette reporting a week of weather for ATM 101. My weather station is located at 61.509 latitude and minus 149.623 longitude in Settlers Bay, Wasilla, Alaska. I conducted my week of observations from October 28th through November 2nd, 2012 at approximately 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. daily. My local National Weather Service data location is at PAWS, P-A-W-S, which is the Wasilla New Airport. I began my observations on October 28th. The average temperature at 4:35 p.m. was 30 degrees Fahrenheit. The cloud coverage was partly cloudy with nimbostratus clouds and no precipitation. Wind speed was approximately 4 miles per hour coming from the east with a Beaufort scale of 2, which is a light breeze. That is evident by the leaves lightly rustling. The max reported temperature was 32.6 and the minimum was 8.8 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service reported temperature was 30 degrees Fahrenheit. My second day of observation was October 29th, 2012. My recorded temperature was 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloud coverage was 75% with nimbostratus clouds and no precipitation. There was a southerly wind at 6 miles an hour with a Beaufort scale of 3 or a gentle breeze. Leaves and twigs were moving at my house. My recorded max for the day was 32 degrees Fahrenheit and a minimum of 16 degrees Fahrenheit. According to the National Weather Service, the average temperature was 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Our local news reported a storm system heading our way. On October 30th, I recorded a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit. There was 25% cloud coverage with cirrostratus clouds and no precipitation. Wind was recorded at 28 miles an hour with wind gusts reaching 40 miles per hour coming from the east-northeast. I gave it a Beaufort scale between 6 and 8. My recorded max temperature was 30 degrees Fahrenheit and my minimum temperature was 25 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service site has a recorded temperature of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. On October 35th, I had a recorded temperature of 24 degrees Fahrenheit with 25% cloud coverage and cirrostratus clouds with no precipitation. Wind was coming from the east-northeast at 37 miles per hour with wind gusts reaching 50 miles per hour during the day. I scored this a Beaufort scale between 7 and 9. We lost a few roof tiles and saw some small trees were knocked down. My recorded max temperature was 26.8 degrees Fahrenheit and my minimum recorded temperature was 24.1 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service site recorded the temperature as 27 degrees Fahrenheit. I recorded the temperature on November 1st as 25 degrees Fahrenheit with zero cloud coverage and no precipitation. Wind was at 24 miles per hour coming from the northeast with wind gusts reaching at 38 miles per hour. I scored this a 6 because of the large trees moving. My max recorded temperature was 28 degrees Fahrenheit and my minimum was 17.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service has a recorded temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit. We seem to be coming out of a cold and windy system. Looking at the barometric pressure plots for the week, we see that there's a low pressure system in the middle of the week. By Thursday, pressure begins to rise again. On Sunday, I recorded the barometric pressure at 1016 millibars or 29.98 in mercury. On Monday, I recorded pressure at 1012 millibars or 29.86 in mercury. Tuesday, October 30th, I observed barometric pressure at 1005 millibars, and October 31st, Wednesday, had a pressure of 1005 millibars also. On November 1st, my last day observing, I recorded a pressure at 1009 millibars. These measurements follow the National Weather Service reported pressure, beginning in a high pressure system and following a drop by early week with a climb in pressure by Thursday. Looking at the TV weather maps on October 28, 2012, we can see a high pressure system moving south, accompanying a cold front. The southeast of Alaska has cloud coverage with no precipitation and is currently experiencing a high pressure system, although a low pressure system seems to be moving north over our region. On Monday, October 29th, we can see that the high pressure system has moved east and a low pressure system has moved north to cover southeast Alaska. A cold front from the northwest is also moving south with an accompanying snow. On Tuesday, October 30th, there is a very low pressure system that is directly over the southeast of Alaska, which is our region that we're located in. A high pressure system is still pushing in from the northwest, and there are multiple chances of snow reported throughout the state. We can also see on the map that it seems to be our region of the state is experiencing high winds related to the low pressure and the high pressure system we seem to be located in this trough area. On Wednesday, October 31st, the TV weather map predicted snow for the southwest region, although I did not report seeing any, although we do experience 100% cloud coverage that seems to be on the map. A low pressure system is almost directly over our region and seems to be moving south. On November 1st, the cloud coverage dissipated, although we are still experiencing high winds with no precipitation. We see that the low pressure system has now moved south, and there's high chances of scattered snow throughout the state. On Friday, November 2nd, we can see the cold front moving south towards our region and an occluded front moving north towards our region also. The low pressure system seems to have been moved south, and there is a high chance of snow this weekend. Our local weather reflected the TV weather maps on most days, although we did not see any snow throughout the week. Looking at the GOS images, we can see the effects of the low pressure system on all four images. The infrared and visible images, we can see the cloud coverage moving south towards the Gulf of Alaska. In Wasilla, we experience high winds and 75 to 100% cloud coverage, which is reflected on the images. The water vapor images show precipitation in our region. Although we did not see any precipitation, there was a high chance of it.